This video is brought to you by the award-winning prop firm, Fidelcrest. Folks, if you've ever wanted to know what the logic behind a trendline is, why they even exist, how to trade them, then this is all coming up in a second. Navin, who we've just recorded an awesome podcast with, link below the video, is going to break it down for you in about 10 minutes so you can have a full understanding of how trendlines work and the logic behind them. So let's get on with it. Fidelcrest is an award-winning prop firm that funds traders with up to $2 million and offers generous profit splits up to 90%. So one thing that really sets Fidelcrest apart is their no minimum trading days requirement on their challenge and verification stages. On top of that, traders who successfully pass the challenge and verification stages are eligible to receive a bonus payout of up to $30K on top of their funded stage profit split payout on performance. And be sure to use promo code TradingNut, all one word, to get 10% off your next challenge. Click the link in the description below or the card above to find out more.
All right. So, if I'm going to connect trend lines to the topic that we just had in terms of what's our role, what are we trying to do, is there demand, are we fulfilling the demand? That's what we get paid for, right? So if there is a quiet market, okay, quiet market means people are satisfied, okay? A buyer gets what he wants, a seller gets what he wants at a price point they'll both agree upon. Hence a range, right? A range is satisfaction. It is stability. Okay. Anything that moves is instability. And when it moves, people look at it like, oh my God, the buyers are going up. The buyers are not going up. It's buyers are not getting filled. They're on the sideline watching. They're like, oh no, price has shot up. I don't want to buy that nasty price. Oh no. Looks like I'm going to have to step up, but come on, give me a deal. You know how you go to a store and you're like, there's just this thing in you. It's like, you got to give me something, man. I'm not going to buy that price. That's retail. I'm not buying retail. Give me something. As the prices come back down and then discount, consider this like a discount coming in. The discount starts fading away and the buyers start jumping back in and buying again, this thing gets measured of how strong it goes up, which sort of tells you they need more. They need more. This is why the store owner keeps raising the prices, because there's a huge line outside the stores still waiting to buy. Okay, discount comes in. When the buyer stopped, discount comes in. The store owner started to get a sniff of they're willing to buy this price. Prices rise again, but this time the prices are rising like that. Now, as a trader, you're starting to get a sniff of there's something wrong with the trend. It's getting ever so weaker. What happened to these guys? Now, if we purely look at this from a technical mindset and nothing else, then what we will do it like this. We will draw a trend line like that and say, we're dealing with something like that in the market. And therefore, if the price comes to here, we will buy again. That's the traditional trendline mentality, right? I can draw this connects to that. Yep. And now I have this, nostalgia of preschool all over again, that I can connect these lines. And now I'm sitting here waiting here to buy because I've seen it bounce off these trend lines perfectly. But at this point, the logic's missing. Why would someone buy up there when they've told you they wanted it here, they wanted it less here, they wanted even less here? And now the average person is going in to buy because the average person only at this point sees the uptrend. And that's when it sinks in like, oh, I should be buying. And this is just this massive illusion where we're spending so much time studying technicals without learning, wait a minute, why does it move? Why do we get money? Where is it going? And where should I be involved? If I do the same trend line technique, yeah, I can get involved there, no problem. But the same trend line technique, I shouldn't get involved here. That's dangerous. It may work, but it also may not work because the energy is fizzing out on the way up. That means it's gone way too out of order. Things need to probably come back, and then we'll see if they still want it. Then the trend will resume. And this is why Forex has this weird look of up, 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 down, 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 up, 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 down, 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 up, up. Eventually, it will be in an uptrend if you look at it from a weekly or a monthly perspective. But on a day-to-day perspective, it wiggles like this on the way. It doesn't do it like stocks where it goes da, da, boom, and then it never comes back to that price ever again.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it's cool. That's cool. That's interesting. So, is there anything else you can? I mean, how I suppose how often are you using a trend line and what you're doing then?
Okay, so I like to use trend lines in reverse situations. So let me show you something like this. Okay, take a look at this. Let me see if this works. Yeah, is my chart visible?
Yep.
So for example, if this is just the 4-hour chart. Now, if you want, I can change to any time frame you want. It's just, whether it's I'm here, I can see this. I'll just talk on this one. All right. Whatever the time frame is, you can actually see a particular rhythm to it. You can see it through my MAs, but I'll also draw a line to sort of make the eye look in a certain flow where it's a downtrend, 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 downtrend. Now, in these downtrends, I want you to look things that go against the downtrend as a discount. Like people are not getting what they want. They got a discount and then they actually got it. Whoa, people are still not filled. So think of it that way, not it ran away, I didn't get filled. Forget that language. There are still people on the sidelines that they need this. The discount came in, oh, they got filled, but then, wow, there's a lot of people who still want this. Because our eye is comparing this to this to this. So we're on the sidelines as an agent saying, how much demand is there for this product that I should sell? Right? And then suddenly this thing comes up, we're like, whoa, wow, that's a huge discount. But then it slams down again. It's like, okay, around this area, things slow down a bit. But then the way it slammed down, it's like, they still want it. That price was fantastic for them. They loved it. They ate it all up. Whole thing processes all the way down, gets to this area, and then the discount starts coming in. Some people look at this as, oh, that's support and resistance. It wasn't sold, goes up higher. Okay, well, let's take a look at it from a range perspective. It wasn't sold, it goes higher. It comes to a point where like, what happened to these people who wanted to sell so badly? Okay, this right here is referred by many technical traders, structure change, momentum shift, and this and that. I want you to look at it purely logically. What's happening to the people who were desperate to sell this? Now the price is coming up for a better discount, and we are on the sidelines with our eyeballs wide open, watching this thing saying, all right, sorry, worst eyeballs ever, but yeah. Watching this thing saying that I want to see if whatever this downtrend was is still interested in absorbing these discounted rates. So if we just take that logic from here, goes up, nothing, some consumption. But discount comes in stronger. We're like, I don't know, something's wrong with this downtrend. Goes up, and then wham! Oh, they're here. Let me see if they get a discount again. Why does a discount stop at some places? If you go to a store and there's a huge discount for 80%, why? Just logically thinking, when does a discount stop?
When does it stop? Oh. When it gets to zero. You can't.
When it gets to zero, that's if the stock runs out, right? Yeah. So just like we are businessmen, we like to buy at better deals. The store owner is also a businessman. He is the ancient businessman, right? He will stop selling at discounted rates if he knows buyers are back.
Yeah.
If the demand for his product has gone back up, like why are we selling it for 80% off? Turn off the discount, sell it for retail, 100% price, So this is where we get a sniff of, where'd everybody go? Where's the discount? It stopped coming in. Wham! He's back. the flow is back in action. He's back. Now, many people look at this as, yeah, but don't you see this uptrend? Don't you see that this is a higher low sequence? And there's so much to it that is technically driven that we sort of move away from logic driven, where it's like, why does price move to begin with? Price doesn't look at, I'm a higher low. Price doesn't know that, right? Price doesn't look at a trend line. So how I use trend lines in a chart is I use this gauge to sort of tell me that this is sort of the discount rate sort of that's in motion. I want that discount rate to be out of balance. And that's where my eye gets attracted to it. So it's like I'm using a counter trend to put me back with the trend.
Right.
Sort of.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
It's just, yeah.
And even if it breaks the trend, I don't immediately go sell. Like many people say, trend line break, test, sell. I won't do that. Because, then there's all liquidity hunts and stuff like that. Well, they will come after that price anyways. So that's a whole different ball game. It's a little bit more advanced, but the traditional way of looking at trend lines is I want to say flawed, but it's not flawed. It actually works, but it just needs a little bit of understanding of what are you applying a trend line to. You see? So if we just have a little bit more maturity and just a little bit of humility as who we are as traders and think of the market like a child, then we can't read a book on parenting and then just go and expect it to work on your own child that you're looking at right now, who's its own unique person. And we're like one size fits all. She slaps her kid when he does something bad. I can't slap my kid; he'll run away. You have to be more aware and in tune with what you're dealing with.
Yeah, essentially, it reminds me of when I learned how to design websites, which was many, many years ago. Yeah. And I went on a course, and the one thing that stuck with me and it helped me immensely was, this is a pixel. And it's like, you cannot get any smaller than a pixel on a computer. That was like the sort of building block for everything, right? So if you get the pixel, then everything else gets built from that. And even now, everything you see on the screen here is a pixel. And it's almost like this is what you've done with the market, which is like you've gone, the pixel is the store owner and the buyers and the sellers that are here and what they're actually doing and what they're thinking, which is what's driving the actions here, which in theory in essence will give you I suppose an answer to what you should be looking at or where you should be going or what you should be thinking at points in the market, which I love it. It's awesome.
All right, folks, I'm here at Black Bull Markets headquarters in Auckland, New Zealand. You can see this amazing view behind me of Auckland Harbour. Now, talking about views, if you do want to get free TradingView Pro, then all you need to do is trade one lot a month at Black Bull Markets, and they're going to give you free TradingView Pro. So, folks, to find out more, click the link in the description below or the card above.
Navin, thank you very much for coming on the show once again. 200 odd episodes on. I can't believe it, but really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Before we wrap up, what's the best way for the folks to find out more about you and everything you're doing over there?
So our YouTube channel would be the best way to reach out to us. We also have Instagram, not so active. I don't show my ass as much, but YouTube is the best way, at Urban Forex on YouTube. So
Brilliant. Well, look, a big thank you to Navin for sharing with us today. Everything we've discussed here, along with any links he's mentioned, are in the show notes. To find them, simply search for Navin in the search box on tradingnut.com. Until next time, wish all my listeners trading happiness and success. Tired of missing trades or spending hours at the charts? Introducing my Robot Builders Club. With our platform, you can build bots in minutes, not weeks, without any coding required. Get lifetime access to my video course, VIP community, and over 40 ready-made robots. Works with MT4 or MT5, and as a bonus, you'll get 3 months access to my robot lab, where we build and test bots on live calls every week. Join the hundreds of traders who are trading smarter, not harder. Click the link in the description to learn more, get the free training, and download a free robot.